News. Let's go here now. Deputy President Paul Mashatile is expected to deliver the eulogy today at the official memorial service of the late Labour Minister Membathisi Mdladlana in Cape Town. That's, of course, in the Western Cape. Mdladlana's funeral was on Wednesday following a private cremation. While government declared an official Category 2 funeral for Mdladlana on Tuesday, his private funeral meant that the state had to change to host an official Category 2 memorial service, which was declared on Tuesday. SABC News parliamentary reporter Bulelani Philip is on the ground for us at that memorial service of the late Labour Minister Membathisi Mdladlana. Bulelani, a very good morning to you. Thanks indeed for your time. A lot will definitely be said, or has been said over the past couple of days, about the man that played a pivotal role in democratic South Africa, and that's what we're expected to hear today. It's expected to be no different.
Well, good morning to you, Criselda, and to the viewers at home. Of course, as you can see, that the final preparations are underway here at the Jakes Gerwel Hall here at the University of the Western Cape. I'm going to step out of picture just for a moment, just to show you that a Category 2 memorial service is run by the state, and of course, there are elements of the South African police. As you can see right in front of the stage there, the police are doing their final dry run in preparation of this memorial service that will be beginning at around 11 o'clock. And as you've said, the eulogy will be delivered by Deputy President Paul Mashatile. Of course, in the week and in the run-up to this memorial service, there's been a lot of memorial services that have been held by the provincial ANC. And of course, the late former Labour Minister Membathisi Mdladlana has been hailed as a distinguished leader who has a history that is unblemished. The people who have been working with him here in the Western Cape include the likes of the former ANC provincial leader, who's also the former Deputy Minister of Land Reform and Rural Development. Mr. Skwatsha, thank you so much for joining me. Firstly, what legacy do you think the late Membathisi Mdladlana left for the ANC?
Thank you very much. Good morning to you. Good morning to your viewers. Maybe let me start by paying tribute and saying strength to the Mdladlana family. The legacy of Comrade Membathisi Mdladlana is large, very, very large. In fact, I can in summary say we have lost one of the finest. He was an educationist, he was a disciplinarian, he was a former scoutmaster, where I think that some of the ethos of his discipline came from. A hard-working person, someone that was incorruptible, very, very dignified and humble individual. I learned a lot from his feet. A trailblazer for non-racialism. You would recall that he is the founding president of SADTU. And SADTU was a combination of many, many organizations. But when SADTU was elected, it came out of electing a president that was him, and he came from DETU, and Randall van der Lieve, who was from the CTPA. So this is a person we learned so many from, and we are proud to say he might be gone physically, but his deeds are enshrined and engraved in the hearts and minds of our people.
At some stage, he was the convener of the interim ANC leadership after the provincial structure was disbanded. What lessons or what contribution did he make in rebuilding the structures of the Western Cape?
Look, I speak from knowledge in that regard, because I had led and then were dissolved by the national leadership. One thing I appreciated with his coming in, he actually taught all of us about being broader than looking at things narrowly. Because when you are in the midst of divisions, you might really be very subjective. When the movement and our people wanted something much broader, we learned about the importance of unity. the importance of being outreaching, the importance of making sure that we utilize the experiences of all different kinds of people in building a better movement that can be in the hands of our people as an instrument to deliver basic services.
At a personal level, somebody was telling me a short while ago that you had a personal relationship with him. Give us an anecdote of some of the issues that you will remember about the late Membathisi Mdladlana.
Yes, I did have that personal relationship, deeply, strongly. Some people do not know. In fact, this time brings fond memories. I got my postgraduate diploma from this university, and I was supposed to be teaching at a high school. And as I was scouting for a job and I could not find one, he just knocked at my door and said, "Come, I have a post for you." And so the first time I got a salary, I got it through Membathisi Mdladlana. But it was not just that relationship. Already at that time we had a good relationship. During the times of the NECC, I really respected the man. But also towards the last days when he was struggling with his health, I was a regular visitor at his home. I think probably a few months ago, we even brought him flowers to thank him for the role that he has played. Strangely and ironically, 48 hours before he died, I was speaking to him about the late Tito Mboweni. And the last thing I asked him, "How do you feel health-wise?" And he said, "I'm okay, but I'm just waiting for that time." And 48 hours later, that time came. We will always remember him. We have fond memories for the son of Kukuletu, but also proudly the son whose roots are from Qobo, Umfundis, Utishara, and everything that you can think of. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mcebisi Skwacha, the program director for this memorial service. Of course, he is the former Deputy Minister for Land Reform and Rural Development. Some of the speakers that will be here this morning is businessman Sipho Pitjana, as well as former Sports Minister Ngonde Balfour. On that note, we cross back to you in studio.
All right, thank you very much indeed to my colleague Bulelani Philip.